My name is Majakodomi Abidemi. I'm the State Commandant, Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, Cross River State, Calabar. Today, we have a suspect in our custody. The name is Andem Korban. He's 30 years old. He was found in possession of 3 bags or sacks of Indian marijuana or cannabis sativa. And of course, he was arrested through a sustained intelligence monitoring by my officers, and he was accosted at Bayside, actually at Indem Street, Bayside, Calabar, and in possession of the 3 bags of Indian hemp. And the issue here is the fact that drugs dealing, drug addiction is a big problem as it affects criminal activities directly. There is a direct correlation between drug dealing, drug consumption, and the rise in wave of crime. Now, psychotropic drugs are actually causing a lot of problem in the Nigerian state today, and we need to address this problem because it influences and models character. And of course, the high rise in criminal activities is actually a big concern to security services in the state. It is in this wise that we arrested this young man, and of course in the house where he was accosted, it is a family compound belonging to his family, and from the nature of his work, he works on the waterways, he travels frequently to Republic of Cameroon, and the way these drugs or seized are packaged, it suggests that aside from dealing locally, they may likely also be exporting these drugs across the borders. And his nature of work also may be a linkage to the activities going on in that family compound. Apparently, they are doing this to make money, and this, of course, causes a lot of damage. It can lead to health issues, and it can also, of course, influence activities of cultists. And these days, we have witnessed a rash waves of cultisms, cultist activities where people are killed, people are maimed, and honestly, it is becoming a big challenge. It is in this wise that we believe we should enjoin public-spirited Nigerian citizens that when they see something, they should say something, because it is in our collective best interest to ensure that we secure our society. If we do not arrest this trend, it can, of course, become a big problem to all of us. So the young man is 30 years old. He was caught in possession of this exhibit. But of course, by our activities, we partner, we collaborate with a lot of sister agencies. In this respect, it is within the purview of NDLEA to further the investigation and ensure that appropriate legal prosecution is done. The security situation is relatively okay, except for the fact that there are itches now and then, and that is to be expected, because in any society where there is an aggregate of people coming from different backgrounds, from different places, society will evolve from organic state to inorganic state. A lot of people are coming with different values, different interests, and therefore it is with the tendency that crime will be promoted. But relatively in Cross River State today, the government of Cross River State, led by Professor Ben Ayade, is putting all gears in motion and working very well with the security services, the security commanders in the state, to ensure that we stem the tide of criminal activities. And to a large extent, if we do a comparative analysis about 3 months, 4 months ago, 6 months ago, and with what is obtainable today, we can, of course, draw the conclusion. It is my view that relatively peace and calm has returned to Calabar. Although now and then we have flashes, but the security services are on top of the game. We will go after them, we will do diligent investigation, and we will prosecute them accordingly. The criminals should be aware of the fact that security architecture in the state has been rejigged, and of course, with the support of eminent and distinguished citizens, as well as public spirited individuals, and of course the government, the state government, as well as the federal government, there is a resolution that criminals should stop their activities. They are hereby advised that as non-state actors, contesting the space and making life difficult for law-abiding citizens can no longer be tolerated. We cannot tolerate this because we cannot allow an atmosphere that is not of peace to be sustained. We have to clear them out. We will arrest them, we will prosecute them, and of course, we want to sound a note of warning to them out there that this should serve as a deterrent. They should look for jobs. They should gainfully employ themselves so that they stay out of the train of government prosecution.
I was in my house coming back from work because I'm working in a beach where the Civil Defense Corps, JLO, which you know who I'm working for. You know me very well. So when I come back from the beach, I was in my heart trying to prepare coconut rice. I was baking coconut when I saw them passing through entrance through that lead on other streets. So I was busy doing what I was doing. So he called me out and grabbed me on my clothes and take me to Moto, where I saw one man and 3 bags of Indian M's. I don't know anything about these things. The sound of my fruit is my weakness. I don't know anything about this thing. I don't know anything about this thing. I'm 30 years old. Yes. I'm a transporter. Yes. I'm working for Mr. Auto. So the normal load goes to Cameroon. So I'm the one taking care of the goods to take them to Cameroon. With one of the person that we brought here together.